Welcome to the Outlet Podcast channel. My name is Gazy. I'm the host of the Outlet Podcast. So, I suggest you guys follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Outlet Podcast and www.facebook.com/Outlet Podcast. To listen to all of my audio content, everything will be in the description below. But, trust me, I'm everywhere. iTunes, Soundcloud, Google Play Music, and more. I'm available, guys. Check out the podcast, and I know you're going to love listening to comic book stuff, conventions, nerd stuff, life stuff, dating, my perspectives on Christianity, because I'm a Christian, but sometimes I like to talk about, this is an outlet for myself, and I would hope it to be an outlet for you too. Today, what I want to do is talk about a anime that is on Netflix. Season 1 is just done, and the anime is called Ajin. Let me just start off by saying that I really don't like the argument that a lot of people use when they talk about that's not anime because of this reason or that reason. That's not conducive of this genre. Okay, for example, people don't consider Avatar an anime. And most people will say, "Oh, it's because it's from America, or it's not drawn in the specific way that animes are drawn, or whatever number of reasons." My personal opinion is that it is anime. It's not a cartoon because it doesn't follow certain cartoon stylings. I mean, animes are a cartoon in the biggest spectrum of the debate, but that's neither here nor there. Ajin is along the lines of Knights of Sidonia. I say Sidonia, some people say Chidonia, and which is also on Netflix. And I really enjoyed it. I believe they just finished season 2, and I'm waiting for season 3 of Knights of Sidonia. So it's that same art style, and they say that there's not a lot of movement. It's very RWBY. Much RWBY, a lot RWBY in their animation style, but that shouldn't take away from the fact that, guess what? It is anime, and that's my opinion. It follows the story of a young guy, it's either young girl or guy or animal. Follows the story of this young boy, and he's living in a society where there are these types of mutants. When I first saw this anime, 5 episodes in, I was like, oh, this is kind of like X-Men, but not really. So the boy realizes that he is an Ajin, or they say demi-god, but what it is that he cannot die. This kid cannot die. You can do whatever you want to him, but he can't die. So the government is going after him. Now, that's pretty much what the show is about. But there's an interesting twist, because kind of like X-Men, you have another side to the argument. You have the government, and you have your Professor X. But here, I haven't found a Professor X. I have found a Magneto, though. One who is for the Ajins, and for the betterment or equality of Ajins in any way, shape, or form. And actually, he'll do whatever he can. And he'll do whatever, he's they call him the Man in the Hat. And, okay, let me just keep on going. So, this boy is caught in between the government, trying to live a balanced life now, and this guy, the Man in the Hat. Or Sato, his name is. So, now that I explained what this anime is about, and I think you would love it, now that I've done that, let me just get to my opinion. Oh, man. Parts of it are very cheesy. There are a number of references to the A-Team and Murdoch saying, "I love it when a plan comes together." And it's like, I get it. You can only say that one time and it be cool, unless you're the actual character who said it So anytime you say it, it's your catchphrase. That's what I don't like. He just and I noticed something about the tension in the music. They use music very like J.J. Abrams, like Michael Bay. No, it's not Michael Bay, but the bois. You know, they use a bois. They love using bois, like Inception style. They love their bois. So that is very disheartening. Because at first it's all cool because, you know, but once you break past, you know, the story and you're starting to, every anime fan does this, you break past the story and now you're getting involved in like what is around the story, like the art style, the dialogue, the character tropes, when you get into music and animation, all that stuff. If it doesn't sink in, like sink in, not sink in, but it comes together right now over me, then I don't want to, then, I don't know, then you kind of start looking for chinks in the armor, and it's not cool anymore. Like, I think every anime fans are starting to become more sensitive to this than anything. And that's really, I think it's good because it keeps the studios on their toes. Like, they just can't push out crap anymore. It has to be good stuff. So it keeps them on their toes. But at the same time, we become a little too privileged, and we think we deserve certain things. And you got to be balanced on both sides of the argument. So I don't like the main character. I think they changed him instantly. Like, in this anime, he goes through a transformation from in between episodes 1 through like 5, all the way to where the first season ended. Like, so 6 and up, this guy is two different things. I don't even know his name. But I just don't like it. It's really bad. It's so bad. Like, because how do you go from like a suffering servant? How do you go from suffering servant to a mastermind, and very plotting, and, you know, very pensive and scheming and planning? How do you go from that from one thing where you're just a boy who's trying to understand the world and who's just caught up and is like, oh my gosh, I can't take what's going on in my environment. This is so crazy. How do you go from one to the other? So that's what I've been feeling recently. I'm like, that's how I feel about this kid. But overall, I enjoy the anime. I like it. I'm gonna keep on watching it, and that's why I wanted to do this video, because I wanted to suggest it to you. So if you like suspense, this has a lot of suspense. This does have suspense. I will unbelievably credit that with that. It has great suspense, and I know you'll love it. So please check out Ajin. In the comments below, let me know what you think, because I had a lot of fun. So, my name's Gazy, host of the Outlet Podcast. May 28th, Outlet Podcast, MegaCon, room W311A. I will be doing a panel called Ardetis Destroying Anime. All of the content, the show notes are all done. Everything's all done. The new banner. I got t-shirts. I am really excited. Be there, and share. Connect, and let's recharge.